te doen in die oor.
Nee, wacht, we zitten op YouTube. YouTube se mic moet af wees.
Instagram se mic is aan Jannie, want dit is Instagram wat heeltemal nie op daai platform nie.
You're live.
Hello, hi, welcome. What is that? YouTube and Facebook. Hello, hi. I'm glad you're here. Give us some love in chat. Is it working, everyone? Give us a thumbs up if it's working. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Give us some thumbs.
I'm on the screen.
Yes, you're also on the screen.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Hi, in the left-hand corner is the husband, Jan.
Facebook.
Hello, hello.
We're also live on Twitter for the nobody's watching us. And Instagram looks good as well.
Hello, Twitter.
Okay, I'm just doing technical stuff here.
Give us a tweet. Tweet us there. Tweet something. A twit. Give us a twit. Okay, can we go? Lisa?
Just give me
Yes,
1 minute.
you can say hi. Who is Fabric8?
Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Amanda. And I'm from the company Fabric with an 8. And we are a creative supply store. And we hope to be your future go-to for all creative supplies. At the moment, we specialize in sewing, knitting, and crochet. But soon, I keep saying soon, but I mean soon in business terms is not necessarily tomorrow, but in the next year, we are going to start doing all sorts of things, creative-wise. I am Amanda. My daughter is normally with us. She is Lisa. I'm sure you've seen her on Insta if you're on Insta. And in the left-hand bottom corner, that's my husband helping me because Lisa is in Pretoria. And the boyfriend, Matthew, famous Matthew, is also in Pretoria. So we have an online shop and it's at www.fabric8.co.za. And you're welcome to go look there. I think we're close to 2,000 or more products at the moment already. And this is Live Tuesdays. It is Tuesday and we start normally at 7. And what Live Tuesdays are all about is we do a tutorial for about an hour, maybe less, maybe more. And then after that we have a Q&A, which is an open Q&A. So you can ask me anything related to sewing or even knitting and crochet. I would not be able to answer those, but I can get you the answers for next week. Also, while we're busy with the tutorial, then if we would appreciate it if you can only ask questions about the subject we are dealing with or the tutorial we are dealing with, and then the Q&A at the end is any question, as I said. We have resources, quite a bit of resources. I think this is Live Tuesday. I think we're at about 30 now, and all the previous tutorials and all the previous patterns are all available. And if you go to our website, as I said, fabric8.co.za, and you'll see at the top you have like a pink word menu, horizontal pink. There is a bright pink button that says free sewing lessons. All our resources on there. Tonight, we are going to be dealing with what we call the Hulk. This is the table press, stud, button, snaps. What else does it do? Eyelets, does rivets. It does all of those different things. So I've had so many questions about this that I'm doing a whole section just on this. And you'll see on our resources, we have uploaded a booklet. Now, you might think this is an easy thing, and you might think this booklet came easy, but this booklet gives you all the different dyes and then the product that goes with it. The website will be updated as we go. We don't have everything yet. We're also going to be making the website. We're gonna add the word Hulk to all of the products so that you can easily search all the Hulk products. That is in the process.
I think it already happened.
Oh, has
I
it?
think it comes up.
Okay, cool. I asked the
And you'll
so
be happy to know Lynn has decided to join us again. She
Lynn!
saw the Hulks on display tonight and she's like, yep, gotta tune in.
yes, I knew it. You know, Lynn, 5 seconds ago I was cutting covered button, and I remember you asked about them. Well, I don't have all the stock yet, but I have the dyes for that, and I have 2 sizes, but I can order any of the sizes. So if you download this now, Lynn is one of our old timers, not in age, but in support. And Lynn, this has been updated. I know you have one of the very first versions that I tried to figure this out, but it is actually quite useful now. Okay, so these are, as I said, you can download it. It's a whole packet. At the moment we have 24 dyes for Hulk. 24, see. So there are 24 different dyes. I'm obviously not going to do all of them because a lot of them are just different sizes. So I'm just going to do one of each to show you. Okay, Lisa, did you want to... we have WhatsApp groups. I forgot to tell you guys, but we have sewing. We have actually 2 sewing groups. We have embroidery. We have knitting. We have crochet. We have... There's something else that quilting. And then we also have 'n naaldwerk groepie vir die Afrikaanse mense wat jy kan Engels tikkie.
Let me tell you the link for that. www.fabric8.co.za/insta-link. It is also the link in our bio on Instagram.
So it's in the bio.
Yes, the link in the bio, but I'm also putting it in chat for you guys to get.
Okay, so that's where all our WhatsApp groups. They are quite busy, but they are extremely helpful. If anyone's here that's on the group, please tell us that you enjoy the group or that you found it helpful. I've learned things on the group. It's awesome. If you're struggling to find something, you ask on the group, and there's 50 or 200 and something other people who might know where to find it. Or you're struggling to do something, and the 250 people, you only need one person to know how to do it to get your answer quickly. Because if you ask me, or sometimes you Google it and it's just not available in South Africa, or you can't find it, then someone in the group knows where to get it. Okay, so guys, tonight, as I said, this is Live Tuesdays. It's every Tuesday evening at 7. And tonight is the green press machine, which we have dubbed Hulk, the Hulk. Okay, so if you're searching for anything to do with this press machine, just search Hulk. I am considering actually giving Hulk its own little block so that when you get onto our page, you immediately see the Hulk, but we're working on that. All right.
Hey, just one thing. Jan, do you want to tilt the camera down a little bit because you're at a very weird angle?
My camera.
Tilt the
The
screen.
computer.
Okay, I've tilted it.
Okay, cool. And also, let me just shout out a few people. We've got Bernice, Jessica, and
Bernice.
Wesley on YouTube. Some of our regulars. Also, Sibongile is on YouTube. And then I think I saw Amina and Krishni. And who else did I see? Nikobi on Instagram. Hi guys, let us know if you're here. We'd love to say hello.
Thumbs up,
That's
loves.
it for me.
Give us love, please, guys. Remember, every single thing you do, even if you just keep tapping the heart or keep tapping the thumbs up, every single thing helps us. It makes Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all of those things share us or show us to more people. The more active our live and our feed is. So please leave us a comment always. If you see something, just go thumbs up. If you see we advertising a product and you have like 5 seconds, give us a thumbs up, because every single one of those comments or likes or everything, shares even better, but every single one of those things helps us. Please, thank you so, so much. Okay, so shall we start, Lisa?
Yes, you can go.
Okay, all right, so this is called, as I said, it's a green pressed eyelet, press stud, button cover, what else is there? Ring top and a pull top. It can do all of those things. Okay, so I'm not going to do all of them. I have a few that I've done and tested because I am new to this. Also, I always wanted one, but I never got to buy one for myself. So for the last, I don't know, we've had it for about 3 months or 4 months, and everyone keeps asking me, and I keep saying I actually don't know, because I haven't actually physically used one before myself. I always wanted one, but now it feels like I'm taking stock, so I can't take my own stock. So, but I've set one up, and I'm going to show you how it works. Please excuse me. I have previously told you guys that I have both thumbs are has got arthritis. So whenever there's small things, I struggle to keep a hold of them. So it's going to look like I'm very unhandy. I possibly need to go for an op, but I just don't feel like it now. And last time they actually injected me into and I just can't do that again. Okay, so when you get your Hulk, it's going to be obviously loose.
What's my body cam?
Oh, yeah, let's put the body cam on. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Let's get...
There's a delay, but Jan, just make sure you're switching to the body cam scene.
I have. Let me know if you see it. Okay, I can see it.
Okay, body cam on. I just need to get into this. It feels like I'm in...
Parachute.
Oh. Okay, it's not very
Okay,
flattering.
guys, while we wait for Amanda to get changed, send some green hearts if you're here for the big green Hulk. We want to see those green Hulks flooding our chats, please.
Just setting up some light because otherwise we can't see very well. Okay, guys. All right, so when you get it, it's going to be in a box and it's going to be broken up like this. This is going to be through here. Let me show you. It's going to be like that. Okay. You got to take that nut, keep feeling, and off, and you are going to attach the handle by putting the bolt through the hole and then screwing on your nut. My suggestion is that you don't have to like tighten this extremely tight. You don't have to like use a spanner or something, because it still needs to be able to turn. And also my other suggestion is that you just keep, every time you use it, just make sure that that bolt or that nut is still in there and still, I want to say, hand tight. Okay, because if you lose that, then you're going to have to go with and get a new one. All right. Okay, something else that it comes with, as I said, it's loose. It doesn't have to be screwed onto your desk, but it needs to be, it actually works better if it's screwed onto a plank. It just needs to be better, bigger than this. Obviously, it won't help you putting on a square like this, because it just gives you that counter. While if it's not screwed down, this whole thing wants to lift, and also you're going to actually damage your dies by wobbling. So put it on a piece of wood. I found this in the backyard, and then it's got 3 screws that you just screw in there so that you can actually physically press down here without this part lifting up. All right. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So this part is to stop the handle, but I don't know, it doesn't actually stop the handle. The handle stops by this spring. So, okay. All right. So, as I said, we are going to do quite a few different ones. We have, as I said, we have 24 different dies. A lot of them, the last like 6 or 7 is just for covered buttons. So they're all the same die, they're just for different sizes. Okay, very important. That's why I made this. Let me put it upright for this camera. that's why I made this, is that every die actually matches a specific size product, meaning eyelet or press stud or button studs or whatever. So make sure that you know what size you need before you actually go purchase the die. All right. Okay, so let's start. And I'm going to just move out of camera here because I can't move my light. And I've set this all up. Okay, so we're going to start with, and let me show you on the cam. It is a, can you see, ring top? Let me show you that, like that. It's the ring top stud. Okay, so if you do, let me just get in camera like that. It's that. So I think this is the one they use on baby grows, the little ring top stud. Okay, so it's this one. I'm gonna just walk over and show Insta. It's the ring top, that one with the stud on the other side, and that one's also got a ring. See? So when you put them together, it's those ring top poppers. We used to call them poppers. Okay, all right. So, and for this ring top popper, you are going to be using Hulk number 2. Okay, so that's number 2 Hulk dies, and that is a 3-piece die set. I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to get myself confused because I set this up so that I don't look like someone who doesn't know what I'm saying or doing. So let me just get this.
Pamela on Facebook says your hair matching the whole.
Yes, it's all. We're doing a green theme except for my nails. I had to, yeah. All right, so.
I was thinking that I think it's fur behind you.
Yes.
It's like on camera, it looks blurry. Like it looks like it's something that's moving.
This is fabric that I bought for a project. I don't know what project yet. Let me show you what my plan, what the idea is. I thought I had to show you. It's the most amazing fabric. So this is like quilted fabric, 200 Rand a meter. So you can see I only bought half a meter. So my plan is, you guys can maybe help me. And this is fur, and this is 400 Rand a meter. So they had these little offcuts. This piece is 30 Rand. So I'm thinking it should be like a bag with like a flap or something. So I'm still working a plan for that.
Now you're gonna get like 10 people asking where you got your fabric from.
It's like Sally in Monsters Inc.
I know, it's so pretty. Anyway, okay, so we are looking at, what did I say? Hulk number 2. So if you want to look on the little book, let me show you. It's Hulk number 2, and it is a 3-piece die set. Why is it 3-piece? Because for the ring tops, we only actually need 2 of the pieces, but you will see when I'm going to update this little booklet the whole time, because as I get to know more of the stuff, there is actually something else that you also use this for, but I haven't received that yet. So, okay, so we're going to use these 2. Now it's quite easy. These dies just drop in at the bottom, and this one just screws in at the top. And you don't, as I said, you really just have to do like hand tight. This one you don't have to bother with because it just stays there. All right. And then, can you see the 4 pieces? Let me show you. Can you see on, those are the 4 pieces to make two studs that actually go into each other. So at the bottom, we are going to put the little thing with the little teeth, okay? And in the top, this one is going to go in the top. And interesting, today I saw a YouTube video, and it said if on the one, it's very difficult to show you, but if you look, you'll see on the one side the hole has little like marks, and on the other side it's smooth. Okay, so we need.
I think maybe we should zoom in a bit on Instagram.
Okay.
Then on Instagram will only show your hands and the hole.
Yeah, we just need to show these two. Ja. Ik heb het vastgedraaid. Nee, daar maak ik dan.
Easy.
Ja. Nee, oh ja.
How's that?
Lisa?
Yes, that looks better, I think.
Okay, so if you look at this, you'll see on the one side, the little thing has little, it's rough, it's little marks. And on the other side, that little round in the middle has no marks, it's smooth, okay? So very, very good. I'm going to show Instagram also. If I can show you, like, where's my finger? See that side, it has little marks. And on the other side, it's smooth. Okay, so something I learned, because it actually does make a difference, is the side with the little marks is the top. So it goes into this die with those little marks to the top. So you're gonna adjust. This is where the small, my hands I think is too big. It just pushes into the top of this die. Okay, and that one I turned around now. Okay, so we are going to, you don't need to make a hole, nothing like that. You are just gonna, wherever, you know, you can mark it, wherever you want it, you are gonna drop it down and give it a good press, and that is it. It is done. Okay, so now we want to do the other side, which has the same little thing with teeth. That goes in the bottom. Okay, and then we have the, I want to say the actual, it's the little round thing that's going to go into the hole. So let me just show Insta. So it's, oh geez, it's like, see the little, it is a little button, knoppie. Okay, this one goes in with the little knoppie, the little stud showing up into the same die at the top. And we want to do opposite side, and we're going to just press down. My table is a little bit high, so my suggestion would be that you, and I did it again, yeah. All right, I'm not concentrating. And there we go. Look, how is that for absolute professional? Okay, perfect, working, no problem. Let me show Instagram. So it's gonna look, when it's done, that's the two, and they just click into each other and they click out.
This not
This is like game changing, guys. Game changing. Okay, so that is, as I said, that was the Hulk 2 one. Guys, the website might not be very user friendly on this yet, because I seriously figured it all out today. So I will try and get it set up that it's easy to use and understand. All right, okay, so that's the one. Next one is very cool. I'm gonna show you. It's called a pull head. So it is the same snap. On the one side it has that, and the other side it has that. These are awesome for little on a cuff or even a shirt. So on the one side it's got that little pull. It looks like a little round button on the one side, and on the other side it has a ring, and then it also just pops open.
The people on Instagram are saying, perfect. Definitely a game changer. That's so awesome. I need one.
It's
I
awesome.
know. I
It's
know.
awesome.
I always knew it was. Okay.
Amanda,
So-
I'm sure I've got a jeans
No, I'm not fixing
shirt.
any
No,
clothes.
I've got a jeans shirt that's got
Buttons
buttons.
like
It's so
that.
cool.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Okay, so if you're wondering, for the little pull, I don't know, these things have names, you know. Let me find the names. Okay, so the one we had was a ring top snap fastener. That's the previous one. And now this one's called a pull top snap fastener. And if you're wondering what...
Sorry,
Huh?
just quickly. Amanda, if you want to show something to Instagram, show it right in front of the edge of the hole.
Yeah.
Because you're showing it a little bit too far to the side, it gets cut off.
Okay, shall I move the Hulk a little bit? How's that?
No, the Hulk is perfect. When you want to show like the little packet,
Oh,
you
like-
need to show it right in front of Hulk.
like there.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Let's check.
So if you want to do the pull top snaps, the die is Hulk number 4. Okay, so that's that one. All right, and that die set is a set of 3 again. It's all on the website. You don't have to worry about the set of 3. It's not okay. All right. So what do we have? We have this one that has at the bottom, if I can show you here, it has a plastic bit so as to not damage the little pull. Okay, so okay, let's just take these off again. This is the previous one. Okay, so the little, it's got a little plastic indent, goes in the bottom. And we're gonna do the pull first. And this little plastic with a rubber, the rubber piece mostly goes in the top. I've not actually put a rubber piece at the bottom, so I'm gonna just go with they always go in top. All right, so we're gonna put that rubber piece up there, and then we're gonna go, see the little pull is gonna go in that little pocket. There's a little, it's like a little indent that it fits into. Let's get a piece of, okay, and then again we have the top bit. All right, so I'm going to just take the pull out so we can get the top bit in first. Again, we have the same as the previous one, the one with a little, what is it called, a knoppy, a knob. It's a little, it's like a nipple.
You've got it.
Okay.
You found the right word.
Yes. So we need the little knob. That's also not a cool
No,
word.
nipple was better.
To a nipple to show to the bottom. So we're going to put it in the top one. And then we're going to place the little pull at the bottom with the spikes up. All right. And obviously the pull needs to be on the right side of the fabric. And we're going to just go like this. And press. And it didn't work. Okay. It's very high to press down on here. I was thinking about putting it lower, but then I can't get it on the screen. So let's just do another one. Guys, it's always best to actually okay, let's just go again. Just want to get the one that I didn't screw up now.
Nikabi says you should call it a nipple button.
A nipple button, yeah. It's a knoppy. It's a knoppy, man.
I
Let me
don't
just
think there
see.
is an English word for that.
This is the right, I didn't have it the right way. Okay, so we're going to get it nipple down in there. And that one there.
We're gonna get flagged. Like, we're gonna get flagged for some dodgy shit.
I'm not going to say that word again. We're going to go with a knoppy. Because the English word for knoppy is also not necessarily... Okay, I actually need to get up higher to use my weight. And it's not working. What am I doing wrong? Okay, guys, as I said, I am learning this as we go. It worked fine. You can see I made a few samples of everything. Oh, geez, I just figured out my own problem. Sorry, guys. It's nipple up. It's 𝐓𝐈𝐈𝐄𝐒. Sorry, I had it wrong. I didn't realize I'm putting it. Sorry, that's just stupid. That was just a plain stupid mistake. There we go. Sorry. So it's little 𝐓𝐈𝐈𝐄𝐒, but knob up. Sorry, like that. That was my mistake. Sorry. I actually could have figured that out if I just looked what I was doing. But I always.
For Afrikaans people, that is nipple boontoe.
Ja, 𝐓𝐈𝐈𝐄𝐒. Sorry, of course is it. You can actually, if you go and think about it, you'll figure it out. But anyway, okay. So here we go again. I feel like I should have more weight on it. And there you go. Look at that.
You definitely need more weight on it. You should start eating.
Yeah, I'm working on that also. All right. So that's that. And obviously when we do a shirt, it's going to work like that. But I'm going to actually try and make it fit like that so that it's an easy show. Okay. So now this bottom part with the little plastic bit has to come out. So my suggestion is when you do this, if you have 10 buttons, do 10 tops first and then do the bottoms. Because otherwise you are going to be repeatedly having to change these in between every one. Okay, so now you're going to use the other part, which I'm going to show you now. See this? It has like a 𝐓𝐈𝐈𝐄𝐒 there. 𝐓𝐈𝐈𝐄𝐒 is just a better word, man. All right, so we're going to put the little.
What do you mean a 𝐓𝐈𝐈𝐄𝐒? Do you mean a nipple?
Yes.
You're going to use that word once too often and this whole video gets flagged.
Okay, so you're going to do over this little 𝐓𝐈𝐈𝐄𝐒, ne? You put the ring with the teeth. And then, let's get this one right. Again, we have a little piece that is smooth on the one side and it has little marks on the other side. So that little marks, the one with the marks, go into the top of the die, which is very interesting to get it in there. There we go. I think
Bianca says it looks so easy, and Lynn says it seems like it needs strength, but it doesn't actually. The hand press studs things need strength, but the Hulk is effortless. Love it.
Yeah, no, I know it's like a mind thing. I feel like I'm not pressing down because I'm not feeling it actually pushing, but it is going. So okay.
And then Amina asked, assuming this works on all types of fabric and not only heavy fabric.
No, it works on all types, but obviously not on chiffon, hey? So all quite. I wouldn't put it on something that's loosely woven because it actually needs fabric. It needs fabric to hold on to. It will just pull out if you use it on too thin fabric. But I mean, they use these on baby grows, so that's like a t-shirt. Okay, it's double where it's used, but I would not use it on chiffon or thin, flimsy, soft, drapey fabrics. No.
I wonder if it will work on leather.
Yes, it does work on leather also. Okay, guys. But there's special things for leather, ne? These are not good enough. These with the little teeth, they are not good enough for leather. I think there's I'll show you now. One of the next things. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there. We have the other one on the other side, and I'm gonna go. I don't know. Ek voel ek moet dit doen because I'm not getting an angle. There we go. See that? Look. On the one side it's got a ring, on the other side it has the pull, so it's perfect for shirts, and they are just gonna click into each other. Let me show.
That is so nice. Can you do that to all my shirts?
Can I show Insta? Okay, there we go. There's the pull.
I'm assuming this is the type of thingy that Matthew likes.
And there's the ring, and there's the two, and they just pop into each other, and they pop out.
I just think it's so cool for so little effort. It's like really cool. Anyway.
Okay, so that is our ring top. Pull top. Pull top. Let me just get the right word. Pull top snap fastener. Okay, this one with a little, with a knoppy, you have to, am I tightening? Yes, I'm tightening. Lefty loosey. Okay, there we go. That is, as I said, that's die number 4. We, lots of things we don't, like the pull tops, we have those in stock, but they're not on the website yet. Everything has been arriving in the last week or so, so we are working on it. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is done with Hulk 14. Hulk 14. And I'm going to get you the right name. It's called Metal Press Buttons. Okay, so I'm going to show you. They look like that. They normally come like, these are more for leather. If you remember, if you think about that, that's what you've seen on leather jackets or on jeans jackets. Can I show you up close? So that's what they look like. Wait, there, and there's the other side. And then they also press on top of each other, but they're more like a button effect. I don't actually know if this is not really a jeans button, but it can be used like for a small jeans button. Jeans buttons are normally bigger. All right, so again, it's die number 14, and you get 4 pieces with this one. So it's 2 and 2. And let me, oh wait, see, I was very, I marked it all so that I don't. Okay, so you get one like that and one like that, and the other side, let me just show you the other side so you get an idea of all 4, is one like that and one like this. Okay, so what I did is I marked them A, B, see, can you see A, B, and this one, I actually forgot to write it, is C and D. So that especially at the beginning, I would, make yourself a little cheat sheet so that you don't have to go figure it out every time. But if you want to figure it out every time, it's the bigger plastic one and the one with just the little bucky. It doesn't have this little stand-up piece. Okay, so that's going in there.
Just go and download your cheat sheet.
Yes, but that doesn't show you this. Make your own cheat sheet. Figure it out. Buy extra stock. So don't buy a pack of 6 if you want to test it. Buy 2 packets of 6 so you can make, because even though I have all of that, I still needed a cheat sheet to do it quickly. If I was working for myself, maybe I wouldn't, but I didn't want to look like a fool trying the different dyes because I haven't, so I made a little cheat sheet. Okay, so it's the bigger one and the one with the little bucky. Now the little bucky is always, if you have a piece like this that looks like a button or like a snap fastener, because if you look at it, it fits in there perfectly. See, it lies in that little bucky. Okay, so this one, did I say what dye this was? So Hulk 14, did I say that? Yes. No? Did I? Yes, Hulk 14. Okay, so this one has a little bit of a different thing. See, it's like more of a bucky and this. All right, and we need to put this in with the bucky up, the opening, the big opening up. So we're gonna insert it there. All right, it's in. And this one also, because that little piece is quite big, I would suggest that you actually give it a hole first. Just makes it easier. So I'm just giving it a little bit of a hole so that it can go over that little what is it called? The leg. And this, I don't know why I chose jeans, because jeans doesn't actually, it's most woven, it's twill weave, so it doesn't stay open the hole. Okay, but if you can see it, let me show it to you. Let me take this out and come closer for Instagram. See, this is where my bloody thumbs are such a pain. So if you look at that, I just get the, there we go. Can you see? And on the other side is the little button. Okay? So the little button fits into its little hole there. We have the top one there. And it is done. I'm not concentrating.
Lynn says, always buy extra so you can test on scrap fabric to make sure you've got it right before you do the real deal.
Exactly.
The duvet cover now has one upside down.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Nicole asked, can the holes be used to cover buttons as well with fabric?
It can if you wait till we get there, you'll see how it is used. Okay, so this is my first one. This is now the second one. So that's the one. We're going to use the second set, which has this little protrusion. Is that a bad word?
It's probably an okay word.
And the smaller of the plastic ones. And we are going to use with it the other side. So we have a little, it's like a foot piece with a, these things actually have names, eh? But I'm going to confuse myself. This is called the socket. And this part, which is that way around, that way, is called the post. This is all in this little book. You'll learn how to use it. So the socket goes over that hole, and the post, okay, goes with its post showing up again, goes into the top one. And if I can figure this out, I think that's it. And we are just, oh, I didn't make a hole. I don't know if it actually needs the hole, but I just don't think it will just press through because I'm using such thick fabric. So I'm just making the hole because it just makes it easier. But as I said, jeans fabric, see how it closes its own hole? I should have thought of that. So that's why I'm pulling the hole like that. It's the way it's woven. No, let's just get it out of there and try and get it through. You can see how it completely closes its hole again. That's classic jeans because it's a twill weave.
Lynn said maybe you'll show them how to remove one of them so that she can fix her duvet cover.
Oh yeah, no, that's elbow grease and pliers. Okay. You can obviously, you don't have to press a hole like this, ne? You can use your leather eye punch on a small and actually make a hole also. Okay, so that goes over the little post, and then we're just pressing that down, and here we go. Look at that. Now you guys will probably recognize this. This is normally on the inside of a jeans button also. See, look, little button, press start.
You've got the leather hole maker, don't you?
I do, but I'm not going to find it now. So that one, it has that at the back. It's got like a bigger press stud thing, so I think it's like a stronger fit. See? Look. Awesome. Alright, so that was Hulk 14. And this is called Metal Press Buttons. And it's the O style. Okay? So that's that. Let's put that away. Now you will also see that we have another one called the, can you see that? It's called the whole. It's called the metal press button W style. So what is the difference? The one has a small little knob that goes into a hole like a normal press stud, and the other one is the one we just did. It's sort of a more of a stronger system going in. I'm just checking, is that maybe our dog food? All right, next. What are we doing next? What is this? Okay, have we done? Hulk 15. Have we done Hulk 15? No, we have not. It's all very much the same. Once you figured the one out, it's sort of... Okay, so this is the W style. I want to show you the difference because we don't actually need to do both of them. But if you look at that, can you see? Wait, let me just get the... Yeah. Can you see that one looks more like a press stud with its hole? And then the top one has got a bigger attachment thing. See, it's like a bigger attachment. So I think that's for more heavy duty, and as I said, like jeans fabric and things like that. Okay, next, let's do the eyelets. Yes, eyelets. They are called eyelets with washers. Okay, so they're a piece like that and a little washer at the back. Let me show you. So it's the eyelets, which are awesome when you're making bags that has drawstring at the top. So it has a, if you can see that, it has a 2-piece. All right, and we need the Hulk 10, I think is what we're working on. Yes, Hulk 10. 2-piece die set. Simple. You can't mess this up. It can only go in one way, that one, and this one can only go one way. And you'll see a lot of these, they don't really fit together because this thing, but remember when you put it in, you can actually drop. It's one way or the other. Just always get it wrong. Okay, so I was right the first time. You put the bottom piece in and you need to press that down when you are putting the top one in. There we go. Okay, so it can only go one way. When it has a little bar like this at the bottom, it means...
Bianca says you can also use it on a denim jacket cuff section.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so these are the 2 pieces you get. All right, and if you look at the die, can you see that that one sort of indicates that it has that you have to put that around it. Okay, now again, I pre-cut this hole. I'm sure you can pre-cut. I don't know. You'll probably need to get like a special punch or something to get it that big. But what I do is I just take it like this and I trace the little round bit and I cut it out. Okay, so that's that part. It goes over there like that, and then we just put the little washer over it. Okay, and we are gonna press down. And have you ever in your life seen something so quick and so easy? Done. Get this, there we go. Look, done. Right, so these are, if you look at the little post that goes over, that sort of gives you an idea of how thick it can go. Now, the next one I'm going to show you, I did this afternoon and I realized, oh wait, this must be for thicker, bigger fabrics. Let me just get that away. Okay, so this one, see how big this is, but look at the back. Can you see this? I'm going to show you. This one is nice and big, but look at the back. And I realized that this, let's
Like a ringlet.
Okay, this fabric is too thin. So I think this is for like bigger, thicker projects. So what I did is I took 4 layers.
It's like for canvas.
Yeah. So when you know, it's like when you do a top of something and it's got a few layers. So what I did is I took 4 layers of this jeans fabric and I cut the holes in them. And again, the 2 pieces is one that fits in the bottom with a pillar that goes up and down, and a single one that fits at the top. And this is, I'm trying to find it, it is Hulk.
Bianca says that drink is amazing for bags.
Yes, this is Hulk 12. Okay, and again, I've made the holes previously, and that goes in there, and then it goes over like that, and then I should have a ring somewhere. Put a ring on it. It goes over there like that, and I feel like the bigger they get, the more power you need. But you just need a lower table. My table is very high, and that is exactly what it's for. Look, see, now it fits perfectly. So it's specially made to go into thicker fabrics. All right, so that's, I mean, come on guys, previously we had to go find a shop who could do this. Look there, my finger fits in it. That's how big that hole is. That's that.
Can you put your finger in the hole again?
Yes, Lisa, you're very funny. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now comes the cool bit. All right, this is called, is number Hulk. It's very interesting. I don't know. Okay, so
Bianca said if you like it, you gotta put a ring on it.
exactly. Okay, so you'll see the only one that I'm not going to do tonight, or there's more, but the one that I didn't get samples of, it's the double cap dome rivet. Now a rivet is what you use. I don't know if you remember that, those little studs that were on the old jeans bag, and also when you put a little leather strap onto a bag. I will, as soon as I get stock of them, I will show you what they look like. But Hulk 18 Hulk 18 to 24. Guys, these are all new. They are not on the website yet. I will get them up as quick as I can. Hulk 18 to 24 is all for covered buttons. Okay, and how does it look? It comes like this. It looks like a rip-off because actually it's got four pieces. All right, so let's get a button. Let's get a button here, and this is what this, they obviously fit exactly. All right, and again, I've just pre-cut them. So what I've done is, you can see I've just cut the little round bit bigger than the actual button. So how does this one work? This little bit, again, can you see? It's like dome shaped for the button so that it doesn't press the buttons flat. Goes in there. All right. Then let's do a skeleton. We're gonna put that little piece of fabric on top of it, and we are gonna try and get this in the center, and we are gonna press it down and in.
Lynn says, not on the website yet, is code for WhatsApp Amanda to order.
Yes.
Well, don't kill me.
Yes. Okay, so sorry, I pressed that.
So do you get a special button to fit in there?
Yeah, it's called covered buttons. Ugh, I keep holding onto the fabric, that's why it's doing that. Woo! You know, when you show things and it doesn't work like, okay. So you need to put that in the middle there and just press it in. Okay? There we go. And then you'll see this one, the next one that fits in. It's got a thick side and it's got a sharp side. This is the sharp side, is the one that folds the fabric in. This goes in here. We need to take these off from the previous one. Oh, this is all thumb work. It's just such a pain. Okay, and that goes in there. There we go. And this little, it looks to me like those old weights. Okay, this little thing goes right. It doesn't fit into the hole or screw in the top. It just goes like that. And you are gonna press down. I hope that was it. Oh no, it wasn't. I left out a part. Let's do that again. I left out a part. This is what happens if you don't. Okay, let's just do that again. We're gonna have to go with a pink now because I screwed it up. Okay, it's fine. I have an extra one. Okay, again, put that one in there. Put the pink one on top, or the fabric. And this one has been damaged. Put it in. Oh, guys, I say it again. I think I'm the only one that is live. So if the other guys look like they know what they're doing, it's because they reshoot it, hey? They don't let things like this. Maybe this is gonna work. Yes. There we go. Put that in. Then we're gonna go with this one. The one with this. And then this one goes in there. The one with the little. There we go. Yes. Now I have it. Okay. And then we're gonna press down. And we're gonna undo this whole little thing again, and we're gonna do that, and we have a covered button, which is not perfect because I think my fabric was a little bit small, but there's one that I did this afternoon. A covered button, see? Okay, so I think this is a real game changer for anyone who does like matric farewell dresses or wedding dresses, which have all those little buttons at the back, which must be such a pain. So these, as I said, these come, they look like, it looks like you just get one die, but they actually neatly fit into each other. For instance, this is a smaller one, and they all have the same parts. The four little parts. Okay.
Everyone says they love the button covering, and Karen says the troubleshooting is always helpful.
Ja, nee, ek weet. You know, if you don't know how it can go wrong, how do you know how to fix it? Okay, guys, I am afraid to say that's it.
Okay, if you buy the machine,
yes.
Do you get any dies?
No,
with it?
you don't get any dies.
None.
You will see none. If you look at the prices and you Google around, you'll see that our machine is priced well. Because I know you have to buy dies for it. So at other places, what they do is they force you to take 3 or 4 dies, but you might not ever use those. So we've separated the two. I think this is about, Lisa, is it about 700? And then the dies are
700.
The dies are from 100 to 150 rand, guys. But remember, this is gonna last you forever. It's like a sewing machine, and every die, if you look after it, in the end, you're gonna have the whole set. But you don't have to buy it all today. You can buy the machine and one die if you use like snap fasteners or something. It is not. Well, you know, you can buy a prim hand tool that's 700 rand. So it's not very expensive compared to the other products. And the other products we all know. I am sure everyone can comment. Please comment if you've used the hand tools and you never get it right. Because I could never use metal snaps or metal buttons or anything like that, because for some reason I could never get it to work properly with a hand tool. It just works. You have to test it. You have to, it's like anything. You have to you know, struggle a little bit to figure it out. But once you've figured it out and once you've done 10 or 20, you know how to do it and it's perfect. It just works, guys. Ask Lynn. Lynn's bought one.
Yeah, so if this is a product that you guys are interested in, you can just go search for the Hulk on the website and it will come up. It's our easy way of finding this product that has a crazy long name.
Yes. So, and this
We're gonna
download,
do
Lisa?
general Q&A now.
Yes. Lisa, don't you want to put a link to the download also for all the Hulk stuff?
Yes, okay,
If you can.
I will.
Okay,
I'll put
you
a
can.
link in chat for where you can download the information about the Hulk, but you can also click the link in our bio if you are on Instagram.
Jan, you can put off the body
Karen
cam.
says she bought a second-hand one for more than 700 rand, and it doesn't even work properly, so she should have seen this first.
And let me tell you something else. Do not think that you can buy I know this sounds like I'm selling. I am selling, but do not buy a second-hand one and think you can buy my dyes. Okay? Because this and this differs on all of these machines. So that is why I buy the Hulk and all the stock from the same supplier so that I know the actual dye fits onto this machine. Okay, so you're going to go onto another website and you're going to see the dyes, I don't know, for something else, and you're going to go, ooh, I'm going to see if it fits onto my machine. Probs not. Probably not. So be very sure, measure
please,
this.
Zoom Instagram out, please.
Okay, I can put this off now. That's off, and we can take that out of our faces. And I can move the Hulk a little bit so that it does not, actually I can move it to the back, maybe actually move it there. There we go. Now, that was our tutorial. As I said,
Veronica on YouTube says she doesn't enjoy installing rivets with hand tools. It sucks.
okay, so the rivet, I wish I could show you a picture. A rivet, do you have a jeans on, Jan?
Yeah.
Is there rivets? There we go. Oh, how do we show you that?
That.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, you can't show it. That's fine. Okay, guys, just go to a
Where's your camera?
men's jean. At the bottom here, that's a rivet.
At the back. There's a...
No. And then I want to tell you something else. Just Google rivets. They're especially awesome if you're making, you know, remember that little pouch we made last week?
Here. Yeah. I'll stand there. People point it.
Okay. Okay, he's wanting to show his bod. Those are rivets. Okay? You get them with a little, they look like press studs, and you also get them as flat round ones. And what they do, what the rivets on jeans does, except that it's there for being pretty, né? It also supports that pocket where you're going to put your hand in and out 1,000 million times in the lifetime of that jean. Now, if it was just sewn, it would just, you know, if we just did a quick yin and veer back and forth there, it'll rip out afterward, after a while. So the rivet is there for that, to provide strength and also to look good. The other thing that rivets it's the same as if you look at mostly women's jeans, they have a little bit that looks like it's like closely zigzagged. It is called a freaking hell, no, I'm gonna forget it. I'll get to it. But it's a little zigzag. You also get it on men's pockets because you're going to be using that pocket so many times. It normally rips out at the parts where you sew. Okay, so that's what rivets for. Also, if you think about the little bag we did last week for the lip ice, if you didn't want to do the like key ring thing and you wanted to do like a little leather loop, you would just rivet the little leather loop onto it. So it also works really nice to attach things. And if you go look now at leather products or jeans products, you're going to see rivets. Okay, anyone else? Anything else? I am like very hot. It's very hot in Cape Town, guys. I don't know who's in Cape Town. It is like summer hot here. It's like this top is too hot. And we've had like a week of winter. So now every morning you wake up and you go like, and I'm dressed too hot now. Yes. Any more questions?
It is so cold here. Lynn says she loves the tip on securing it to a plank. She always used those on a desk, and that also works, but the plank looks pro.
Yes, the plank works. And I actually, you know, the funny thing is I was Googling so much today that, I mean, I thought, yeah, I should actually just put it onto the desk. But the whole time I was thinking, I really don't want to make holes just for the live into my cutting boards. And then there's this one guy, I don't know, he's somewhere in India, and he actually suggests that it has to go onto this, not onto your, you know, desk so you can move it around. And I thought to myself, oh, that is brilliant, because it's the counter, what is it called? Counter
Lever? Wait.
Counter lever is when you push down here, it tends to want to lift. So that actually makes the bottom surface bigger. So your counter is, I don't know, I didn't take science at school, but I know there is something like that.
Just tell everyone again that we're doing Chenille question and answers now.
Okay guys, so we've done the Hulk, and if you tuning in late, this will be up and available to see. The Hulk is our green press stud and press buttons and eyelet machine. So we've done that, and we are now at the section of the Live Tuesdays where you are welcome to ask me questions. We have no new products today, so I can't show you new products. So you need to ask me questions, otherwise we're gonna have to close this Live Tuesday early for the first time. Ask me anything.
Saskia on YouTube says, what size rotary cutter is good for a home seamstress? There's 28, 45, 60 millimeters. 45. But what's good about each size?
Okay, the small one, the tiny one, I rarely use because I got really big hands, so it just doesn't work. The small one I used to use for pattern making. That's a very nice one to keep, and it's so easy to see that it's the small one. So you keep that for paper. So I always do, I use the small one when I'm pattern making and I'm cutting out just on paper. The one that I use most is the 45mm. That's the one I use most. I have recently gotten myself the 60mm, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I still prefer the 45mm. I don't know, maybe there's someone here tonight that can tell us what they do with the 60mm. I don't know, the 60mm just doesn't cut better to me. I don't know. So I've always, I mean, I probably have about 10 of these, of the 45mm.
Shall we put it to a vote? In chat, let us know what you prefer.
Yeah.
Small, medium, or large?
Yes. Any other questions?
Veronica asks or says, don't know if you've seen it. They are magnetic snap closures that have rivet backs. I will love using them, but I've only seen them overseas.
I've seen them overseas myself. I know. But the problem is, as I said, now I buy those or I get them, and I can't find the dies, or the dies doesn't fit on my machine. So I am looking into them. I saw those. I like those. I've seen them. You also get them. You also actually get, you know, the old is it called press? The old, you know, the ones that you used to sew onto clothes. Is it called press studs? I think so. But not the one that attaches. You have to sew it. It's got little holes all around. You also get those in magnetic. Very cool. But yeah, as soon as we are grown up enough to figure out how to import, because it feels like that is even more difficult than figuring out the Hulk. we can start looking into things like that. But yes, I've also only seen them overseas.
Jessica says she loves her 45 turns corners great.
Yes.
And we've got a few mediums on Instagram as well.
Yeah, that's all 45. As I said, I think if you do quilting, the small one can be good. If you're doing like small work, but I would if I don't have one, I would buy a 45 mil. And if I don't have one, I would buy this 45 mil, because this is an awesome one. This is an alpha. What I like about it is that, I don't know, you guys who use this a lot, if I drop this thing open like this, it actually nicks the blade, and then I gotta get a new 100 and something rand blade. Okay, this one, when you leave it, it closes off. So if it falls, it doesn't chip your blade. That is the only reason I like this, and I also actually quite like the angle that you use. Well, this to me, I don't know, it always, this is so comfortable. Since I've got this one, I actually prefer to use this and none other. We have this in an alpha, and we have it in a no-name brand. Let me go fetch them quick, so we can somewhere. Sorry guys, I didn't know we're gonna have this. Okay, so this is the alpha. That's 350, worth every cent, I promise you. Okay, and this is the no-name brand. It does have a name. It's Verve. Excuse me, I'm reading upside down, so it looks like an N. Verve, and this one's 150. So if you haven't tried one like this before, why is it so dusty? Buy yourself this one if you don't want to spend 350 rand, okay? And try it, because one can always do with two. But this is the McLaren, the Ferrari. Unfortunately, you pay for your Ferrari.
𝐓𝐈𝐈𝐿 asked, will you ever demonstrate anything with Chenille tool? I purchased one years ago and haven't really made use of it.
What? To be very honest with you, I need more info. I don't know what is Chenille. What is it? I don't know. Give me more words. Chenille tool.
Okay, that's the only words I got.
Tell her to send a photo.
Huh? Send a photo so that I can. Or just give me more info, because I actually want to show you something. I think I have shown you before, but I want to just find something quickly. Give me a sec. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. I'm going to show you our. Hey guys, I don't know if you've seen, but we've recently started there's a new bit on our website, and it's called Pimp My Studio, or Pimp Your Studio. So that is our new section that we are concentrating on now, and it's going to be for all sorts of things that organizational things, and just making things pretty and making yourself more pretty, or like posters or hooks and things that you can put on the wall. It is all things that make your life easier in your studio, whatever you're doing. So later on, obviously, that can go to an art studio, it can go to your resin studio, or whatever you do in your studio. So I don't know if I've shown you these, but I'm going to show you again. So we have these really cool, awesome things. I love them. And a lot of people go like, but why would you wear this? Because why not? It's like a badge. See? I'm going to stick myself. Okay? So you can put it onto your bag that you carry your stuff in. Or like me, I have a backpack and I sort of collect them, and they're all on my backpack. All the different ones. And also I've seen with the Pimp My Studio idea, that's why it's up there, is that people actually take, you know, these embroidery rings. Let me get one. Whoops. Oops, oops, oops. You know these embroidery rings?
Does Jan also sew?
What?
Do I also sew?
Oh, no.
No, I'm not very crafty.
Okay, so you take this embroidery ring and you can, you know how it works. You put a piece of fabric through it and it can go on your wall as a little round frame with fabric in it, and you can put your pins through there so it's like a decoration or a collection. All right, if you want, you can also fill the back with a little bit of foam, but they look so cute. All right, so don't forget about these as frames. I should actually just show you one. It overseas I've seen on Etsy and on eBay and on, what's the other one, Instagram. I've seen people do this so often and it looks so cute. So let's just open this up. You know, even if you have a nice piece of fabric that you like and you just want to do like on your wall a like different design. Let me get a piece of fabric that'll look nice in there. I don't actually, oh wait, yeah, this is cool. This could work.
So she sent us a photo of what a chenille is. Jan, can you...
Let me see. Let me
Yeah.
see.
I'll show you.
What is it? Show me. Oh.
A cutter. It's a
Chenille
kind of
cutter.
cutter.
Oh, very interesting. I've seen those, but I couldn't figure out what they are for. But I will figure that out this week. I can actually get those. I don't know what they are for. I will figure it out. Okay, so you're gonna obviously just take a piece of fabric like this. You're gonna take these two apart. Obviously, I would like iron my fabric before. And you are gonna, because this is made to stretch over. Oh, there we go. All right, and this you can just put to the back. I've seen people just cut it off, or they actually sew a round circle onto the back so that it looks neat. But I mean, if you just cut it off, like, let's do it quickly. So any piece of pretty fabric, you know, if you're like a fabric lover like me, I buy fabric just because I like it. Not necessarily even, I don't even have a plan for it. Okay? And once you've done that, I would just tighten this up, make sure that it's actually nicely stretched. But that only needs, look, can you see here? It only needs a little hook on the wall. And you can have all sorts of, and as I said, if you wanted to, if this was plain, this is not plain, so it's not going to look great. But if you put, if you like me and you're into these little pins, you can have, if you put this on like a plain piece of fabric, this can be your pin collection. How cute is that? So don't forget them.
They're saying fabric's anonymous.
Yeah, no, we
Sounds
need.
like everyone has a fabric problem.
we need a specialized get together. We can get a get together, and we can encourage each other to buy more fabric. I'm actually gonna make one quickly so we can keep it for the little pins because I love them. So, any more questions?
Can you show us what the storage boxes look like? She says she thinks we have it in blue and pink.
Oh yes, I can. Give me a sec. Pink. And this is the blue. Okay, so this is how big they are. This one's obviously a small one. I've actually seen people also use this for, you know, the embroidery, hand embroidery thread. If you like outgrown your box like that, this works very well. And this, I think, let's see if let's try put a, see if we can put a, no, it doesn't fit in like that. Let's see the bigger one. I've seen people, oh, this is gonna work, look. So I've seen people have like all their threads in a box like this. So that works very well. It fits into that. And they work like this, eh? So they're multi-layered. Look, my thumbs are, okay. So you can actually, it's also a neat thing because it can you see? It can open up like this. So it's like a takeaway box for all your sewing stuff. So you can have your, okay, this is a very big scissors. I've got a very big hands. You know when I'm looking for scissors? Oh, here we go. You're gonna get scissors, rotary cutter, and you can make them to fit whatever you want. And then you can have your threads and all sorts of things. And it fits on top of each other like that, and then it clicks there, and then the lid clicks on. Where is it? There we go, like that, and it has a handle. So it's actually a very, very cool little sewing caddy because it can, because you can change it to. Yes, and you can see, especially if you put your threads in it, you can see all the colors. You don't have to like be.
What is asking? Can't you get it?
No, it doesn't. It comes in random pink or blue. The big ones we've only gotten in pink ever, but the small ones we've gotten in random pink and blue. They do not. Unfortunately, this one, this size does not come. I've seen them at plastic shops. But they are bigger than. They're not this, they're quite big. And I've actually bought them and from a plastic shop, and I was very disappointed. But these work really lacquer. And the same with the small one. It's also got 3 layers. So this is good for, like, you know, if you have little notions, or if you wanna like your bobbins or something like that. And again, it also has the take-out layers, so you could still get your fabric in, your threads in here. Any more questions?
They said you can call the fabric meetup. It can be a fabric swap.
Yes, I was thinking we should do that. Well, it's supposed to be winter in Cape Town, okay? As I said, so I didn't want to. I thought I'd keep our meetup for like spring, because then we can like go somewhere where there's, you know, where it's like outside, and even maybe do like a little bit of wine or whatever, or coffee. I'm not a wine drinker, but I know, yeah.
Veronica asked, do we sell interfacing?
Yeah?
What is it called for the car finders?
No, we don't. Not yet. I have iron-on compressed batting, but I don't have interfacing yet. I actually have forgotten about that. That is a good thing to get. I will start. I actually just have to order it. It's just so difficult. I find, you know, it's the same with fabrics. Buying online is so like, am I going to get what I think it is? Is it what I think it is? So what I wanted to do with the interface, infusing or interfacing, is I actually wanted to do a day or an evening like I did with the Hulk, that just gives us, so that we can go through all the different fusings and what they are for and used for and what are they best for or not best for. And then once I've done that, I wanted to order that the same as I did the Hulk, you know, order that and then do a actual thing on it. See, I'm very I might have to have one of these. I might really have to have
You
one.
just sold one to yourself.
Yes, I saw this and I thought, let's see all your different. How does this work? Oh, this one is rubber. So cute.
Okay, is there any more questions?
Any more questions? Or
General Q&A, last chance to ask some more questions.
how cute is that? I should actually have the pink one rather.
Veronica says she struggles to find proper interfacing online, so it will be awesome. She says watching YouTube videos, she only finds names for ones overseas and nothing
Yes,
similar here.
I know. We don't, funny enough, in our country, for some reason, we don't get those brand names. And if you get them, they are at quilting shops. And just because they're imported, as you can think, they are very expensive. But most of them is just generic. It's like a lot of people will go and say, oh, can you please give me more ideas on violin, different violins. Violin is a brand name. I think we have done this before, but violin is a brand name. And lots of these overseas things, it sounds like it's the product name. It's not. It's a brand name. So that is what I think. Let me do that as my next big order to get different ones like that, and then I'll do an evening like this so we can work through it all and figure it out.
Saskia says, is this a cute idea for a new project? Upcycle a jean to a bag or pillow cover or something. Oh yeah, we've actually had a few requests or something like that.
I think this is so cool. I want one.
She's just not listening to me.
I want one.
You have one. You have one.
I need more pins. I ordered more pins. They're coming. It's so cool. Anyway, upcycling. Yes, I hear you.
Go to the fabric store.
What?
How often do you go to the fabric store?
Me. I don't go very often anymore. I work freaking all day, every day. I went this weekend, so that's why I have a piece of fabric. But I used to go weekly. This, by the way, is a new fabric for ironing boards. Isn't it pretty? So this will be on the website soon. Isn't that just the freaking coolest thing? Look, but it mustn't be blue, but I just made it blue now. So, I mean, it could be white or cream. Then your pins will stand out better. It is baie cute. See my idea, nie? It wasn't me. I stole it. Okay, guys, more questions. Otherwise, we're gonna go and have supper. Anyone? Oh, and by the way, these pins are all limited, ne? I don't have like 50 of them, of each. I've got like 5 or 6 or 7 of each. Also got this, I showed it last week, I think. This cute little keyring with a little dress on it, a little scissors, a little iron, a tape measure.
Where do I get these pins, man, on the website?
Are they not in pimp? Otherwise they are new. They should.
I mean, if I'm not on the homepage,
They're
they're not in the top.
They're not in what?
They're not at the top on the menu. We must add them.
Oh no, yeah, that menu is. Don't use that menu. I need to. That whole menu needs to be fixed. Just go to new or pimp my studio.
I found it. Got it.
Okay, reg so. Oh, something else. Not on the website yet, but this is also very cool. I got them in this week. Lots of people will recognize this. I know it looks strange, but it is actually a sewing machine screwdriver. So it's short, so it fits into the hole of your machine. It has the small screw and the big screwdriver. They'll go up this week. I know it's.
Do overlockers use special needles?
No. Old overlockers might, but new ones no. New ones, you just use the needle fits the fabric. So all of these needles can be used on an overlocker. If you're working on a knit fabric, you will buy a stretch or a ballpoint or a what's the other word? The new word for ballpoint. Jersey needle. If you're working overlocking jeans, you'll use a jeans needle. So the needle fits the fabric. Otherwise, use a universal. But just always remember that when you work with stretch or knits, you actually need to use a stretch or a knit or a ballpoint or what's the other, jersey needle, because the other needles will make holes, and when you pull your legging open like this, it'll make little holes because your needle was wrong. Any more questions? Are we finishing up tonight? I can also, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're done.
I'm sure everyone's seen our little Olaf. This is our little mini. No, it's not. I was going to tell you now. This is our Prim mini steam iron. They are out of stock. We are expecting quite a few by the middle of June. We've actually already got about 10 back orders. But they are very popular, and this is not the first time they've been out of stock from the supplier. They go out of stock every 6 months, or less, every 3 months. So if you still wanted to get one, best you buy one because it goes on back order, and then you get yours before it actually goes on a stock. And then we also still have these. This is a sleeve roll. This is a tailor's ham, and we have the little mini iron. And our famous clapper. Those are all under professional pressing tools. Okay, that seems to be it. Give me some love, give me some thumbs up. If you didn't like the way I look, poo emoji me, or just give me a poo emoji anyway. I see that as a compliment. Thanks very much.
Do we start round head overlocker needles?
Round head. There is no such thing as a round head. It's called a ballpoint needle, and the new term for them is called jersey. So you need to find, where is my jersey needles? The word on it will be jersey or ballpoint. But in effect, it is a round point needle, yes. It's called a ballpoint needle, or the new name is called a jersey needle.
For Pimp My Studio organization, would you consider stocking pegboard accessories and hooks? Super difficult to find locally, but so useful for sewing.
I know. Yes, and yes. Working on it. I promise you.
About the round head overlocker needles, not the ones with flat side.
Oh, no. So that is industrial sewing machines. If it's round at the top, if the whole of the top of the needle is round and it doesn't have that groove that slides into your machine, then it's called industrial needles. And no, I do not stock industrial needles yet.
What about labels? The website doesn't have anything under that heading.
What?
Labels.
Okay, Lisa, just check that. That's that pink menu at the top. I have asked IT to fix that 100 million times. It seems to all still be wrong. Go to our home page and you'll see there's a square that says labels and something. Tags, labels and tags. All our labels are on there.
No, I think they're talking about the custom labels.
Okay, custom labels, no, we're not there yet. I have just figured out the t-shirt printing. I am working on that. And then I'll be onto the labels. Yeah, I jumped the gun on that, and I'm gonna try and never ever do that again because I have too much other things. Yeah, and all the new things is down to me, so I'm just like racking up a mountain of stuff that I have to do. So working on it, busy with the t-shirting, and the nice thing about the t-shirts is they'll hopefully be up by next week. But I'm also going to make it available as pieces of fabric, which you can then frame and put up in your Pimp My Studio.
Cool, I think that's it.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. As I said, press that
I
hot.
got one more,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's spam.
Oh, is it?
But someone else, what does the fox say?
What does the what?
What does a fox say? Rink ding 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 is what the fox say.
Who said that?
It's a song, it's a famous song. One Hit Wonder. Hey. It was a song. I think
I've never heard it.
it was a one Hit Wonder.
What does the
fox say? Rink ding 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 ding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very funny. Okay, guys. So thanks so much for joining us. Please give us some love. Give us some hearts. Say goodbye. Don't just leave. Say bye. Give me a wave. I want to know you were here. And yes, likes, alles. Please, people. Also, anyone who wants to, we have a WhatsApp number 061-533-4412. Guys, we do not answer the phone on a weekend, and we also do not answer WhatsApps or the phone in the evening. But we are available on that WhatsApp number during office hours 5 days a week. Great. Am I seeing likes? Am I seeing hearts? No? Poo emoji? Anything? Okay, guys. Bye. Jannie sit vir ons vir Insta. Sê vir Insta bye. Bye, Insta.
Yeah, now you need to go to the end screen and mute it.
What's happening? Nee,
To look.
dat kom nie
Yeah,
toe.
now you need to go to the end screen
Die kruis.
and mute it.
I don't know.
Dus je moet in de
Yeah, did you mute
Yes.
it?
Yes. Goodbye. Gaan mute dan.
Ik zou dat gedaan.
You need to mute the mic.